hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So time comes out with another video. We talking Hollywood hot topics. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, so first I wanted to get into you guys. Rihanna, you guys has dropped an announcement that she is dropping a Fenty hair care line. Okay, as of June 13th. I'm really excited about this because I feel like Rihanna gives people a bang for their buck. She's not gonna give or put out anything that's of cheap value. Now, a lot of people, and first of all, the promo commercial was everything. She knows how to do some marketing. She, to me, is the queen of marketing, and she knows her target audience, and she's a great businesswoman because the commercial in itself showed us the fact that she's going to try to appeal to all hair types. A white woman, a black woman, okay? Shapes, sizes, colors, cues, hair textures, etc. So that's why I think this hair care line is going to do amazing because she's just not targeting a certain audience. It seems like a lot more broad than anything. Now she says a new family is moving in. Fenty hair is pulling up and it's time to give hair experience you've been waiting for. You know how much switching my hair up matters to me. I've had almost every hair texture, color, length, cut. Okay, need a new cut, need a new color. From weaves to braids to natural. So I'm launching a flexible line of products for not only every hair want, but every single product is designed to strengthen and repair all types of hair, which is what we truly need. It's time to play and get stronger by the style. I mean, come on. Her marketability is just undeniable. She knows what to do when it in regards to business. Now, a lot of people started to compare her to Beyonce's hair care line, which dropped recently, and people feel as if, you know, it's going to be a direct competition to it and do better. But I don't think it's fair to compare the two. Let me tell you why. Rihanna's relatability factor is much more stronger than Beyonce's. We, in my opinion, don't know about a lot of what Beyonce's into unless she drops us hints, unless she posts little tidbits on social media. Then we know what she's sort of into nowadays, what she's tuning into, what she's subscribing to. Rihanna, we know a lot of what she's subscribing to. We know she loves reality television. We know she loves Bravo. We know she loves The Housewives. We know she likes certain celebrities. We know certain music that she's tuning in for. Her relatability factor is a lot more than a Beyonce. So when she's promoting certain products, it doesn't seem as if she's just trying to get her money. And when it comes to Beyonce, it gives a, I would say it gives, she just wants our coin, but it kind of gives like, okay, I'm dropping this by, like, the engagement isn't there. And that's what I think the perfume didn't do that well. And the hair care, in my opinion, I don't know what the numbers are, but just from what I see from the general broad audience, I don't see people going out there saying, oh my God, this is the best hair care line since forever. And I think that's what's the disconnect between the two. So I just don't feel like it's not a fair comparison. It's just not a fair comparison. The girl is damn near, she's a billionaire. Rihanna's a billionaire. She's done well with the Fenty products that she does have in regards to makeup and the clothing. So I don't know. I don't think it's fair. Do I think she's gonna do 100% amazing with this? Hell yeah. The girl knows what she's doing. Like, she's not an idiot. And I really feel like we're not getting no indie music at this point. Like, y'all could just pack it up for the hopes of getting a new album anytime soon, because this is going to take a lot of her time in regards to the creation, promotional avenues that she's going to have to do for this. This just pushed it back 2 more years, okay? We're not getting that Rihanna album until 2027, okay? We're just not. Somebody in the comments said, what about Fenty music? We ain't getting none of that. Y'all better go back and listen to Only Girl in the World. Better go back and listen to damn when she had her rock era. Okay. Oh baby, Oh, baby, I'm a rock star. Y'all better go back to that era and imagine that she dropped it in 2023. 2024. It's just not gonna happen anymore. I'm gonna do a video, because it seems like she's appealing to the near guys. So I'm gonna do a review video of it with my hair. Okay, I wear my hair like this, so I'm gonna purchase me some of this, and then we're gonna see and test it out to see, how well the product is, and texture of it, feeling, smell, etc. And also Beyonce's product. I feel like we should support both. Why can't we just support both? Right? Let me know what y'all think down below. And is y'all gonna be purchasing it? I'm just interested in the price ranges because Fenty was, for the affordable girls. Beyonce's hair care line, oh, that's for the scamming girls. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was a hefty fee. It wasn't, she wasn't charging a small increment. And when it comes to the fragrance V had, I don't think the fragrance appealed to her audience at all. I don't think it appealed a lot more to an older audience just due to the smell of it. I smelt it myself because my sister bought it. So I was able to get a whiff of it, and I didn't like it. It smelled very like an aged fragrance. So I think a part of the problem that she's also having too is tapping into the audience that truly supports her, and it's really, in my opinion, Gen Z and above, and the gays. Like, if we're gonna be honest. Okay, so that to me is 100% a lot of Beyonce's audience. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the girls that are past Gen Z do support B, but the fragrance that she dropped, I just wasn't a fan of it at all. All right. So let me know if y'all gonna be purchasing some of y'all Fenty hair care or what. One also thing, the wig. People were mad that she was promoting it in a wig. A 42 piece of that. Rihanna said, y'all not gonna get these kinky curls for this commercial. I'ma wear me a little 42 piece, give my Lisa Ren a realness, and strut down the street. And you're gonna get what you get and don't be upset. You gotta love her for it. So boom, a lot of people, you guys are concerned with Martin Lawrence in regards to his health because of recent videos that have surfaced with how he's appeared in regards to press for Bad Boys. Let me tell y'all some BTST. I'm so mad that I don't have pictures to prove this because y'all could just be thinking I'm making it up, but I have literal emails to prove. But about a couple of months ago, right? Y'all know how I be doing my casting stuff, commercial stuff, whatever, right? So there I had applied for this gig or whatever, and next thing you know, they emailed me back. They're like, "Hey, can you show up to set to this day?" They didn't tell me specifically what it was. They just told me the amount I was getting paid, whatever. It was a cute coin. I said, "Bet." It was for like a commercial or something. So I show up. I get they give us this script. It's in Miami, right? Mind you, Bad Boys 4 was in Miami. Now it's not. It wasn't for the movie. It was for the promo for the movie. This is the actual promo that I'm talking about right here. It had Jimmy Butler there. So I met Jimmy Butler, Will Smith, and Martin Lawrence. His whole team was there. This was, I forgot what month. It was about I would say Marchish, right? So I get there, whatever, and Martin Lawrence and Martin ended up coming together with their team. Mind y'all, all their team was there. We weren't allowed to take pictures. That's what pisses me off because I'm like, mind you, their team was taking pictures, but I'm like, whatever. Because basically, if we took out our phones or anything, because it was a close set, bitch, you would have got escorted out and kicked straight out foot first. So that's the last thing I wanted to be is embarrassed. So yeah. But once Martin did show up, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the same thing. Because he did look less energetic than Will did. So not gonna lie, I was thinking some of the same stuff, but lately he has been through stuff like in life or whatever. So I'm not gonna lie, I was just like, ugh. But he was hilarious throughout the whole thing. Like he actually was talking to some of us. Basically, the reason why I was there, I was a stand-in for Martin. So for this commercial, they had to mark the spaces, which by the way, I'm never doing stand-in stuff again because But we basically had to mark the spaces for the commercial. So when they came in, it was easier for them to basically film the commercial because I had to do the stand-in for Martin because me and him are the same height. And then there was a guy, two other guys that was there with me. One was as like same height as Will Smith, and the other was same height as Jimmy Butler. So it was us three, and then we had to mark out the spaces once he came in there. Not gonna lie, now I get why Jada stays with him. This shade. That nigga look good. No cap. I'm not playing with y'all. Like, don't let the social media fools you. That nigga looks good in real life. Will Smith looks good in real life. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. I was in shock because I didn't know he looked that good. And I didn't know that nigga was that tall. Like, he is tall than a motherfucker. For real, for real. Because the stand-in they have for him, I'm like, Will is not that tall. When that nigga came in, I said, oh, he is that tall. Whole crew was there. No, Jada and them were not there. It was a fucking job. So no, we didn't see fucking Will Smith. I mean, not Will Smith. We didn't see no fucking Willow Smith or fucking Jaden Smith just standing there. Like, no, it was, their professional teams or whatever. But Mario was a little more quiet than Will was. But I thought the same thing in regards to the whole health situation. So they did ask him about what happened in regards to that. And y'all, a stand-in marks the spot. So of course I wasn't going to be seeing that commercial because your job is literally to stand in. You mark the spot, you read the lines, like you do the same lines that they do, and then you get out the way when it's time for them to film. Okay. So they asked him about why lately people have been kind of, feeling that physically he hasn't been the best. When he did show up, clearly you could kind of tell that, he's aged just a little bit. So I will say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, producer extraordinaire, producer
you want to say to the people because they're concerned about your health? Is there anything you want to say to them while you have the floor?
I'm fine. I'm in God's hands. I'm blessed. I'm glad to be waking up every day and everything. No need for people to be concerned. And I'm healthy as hell. Stop the rumors.
Yo, leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm chilling. Martin,
Yeah, he didn't need no cane or nothing like that. Okay, it's just like people age. Like the man previously has had health issues before, so it's like I think it's shocking for people for us who have watched people that since we were so young and then see them kind of grow older, we kind of get like, oh my God, something wrong with him. But no, he ain't need no cane, none of that. They ain't pass out on the stat, nothing like that. You could just tell he's just aging, really, to be honest. And also there's something that's going viral. It's like a meme of Will Smith, and people were saying his greatness should be appreciated. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this, and I'm saying all this now because the commercial already in India. It's already done with, right? Bro, when I tell y'all this is a genius, we got there, right? And there was a director there, so he was sort of setting up like how the scene was gonna be, how to mark out the spots. We had to do the lines, right? When Will got there, he low-key redirected the commercial way better than the director planned it out. It was like, I was like, now I get why this nigga's like a mega millionaire. Like, it was funnier. Like, I want y'all to watch the commercial because it's dropped. It was funnier. It made more sense. Visually, it made more sense. I was like, bro, this nigga's a genius. Like, he was like, nah. He was like, don't you think we should do it like this? And then we should say this instead of that. And then they're okay, let's try it like this. Bro, it was funnier. It was way better. I was like, this nigga deserves all his praise. Like, now I see. Like, it was humbling to see like the freaking amazingness of this man. Like, it sounds like I'm dick eating, but like you had to be there to really like scope the shit in, because it was just like, wow, like this nigga really knows what the fuck he's okay. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, ain't no lie, the nigga know what he doing. I'm telling you. Even the director was like amazed. All right. And that's my TED Talk story time. All right. Next I wanted to get into, you guys, is Benzino. So Benzino has been doing a whole lot of talking. He's been doing a whole lot of talking about Coi and feeling kind of upset that she cut him off over comments that he made on the We in Miami podcast. Y'all be going to We in Miami podcast and selling the fuck out. And you still on We in Miami podcast selling out. Why you think she cut you off?
She doesn't want to have anything to do with me because of the R. Kelly thing. And I'm saying, but then, right, 4 months ago, she's on the Matt Hoffa show, and Matt Hoffa, which I thought, was a kind of crazy question, but hey, she's, like she said, she's grown, you know what I'm saying? She's of age. I don't think they're grown sometimes, but anyways, all right. But he asked her, hey, when did you lose your virginity? She said at 14. And now first, right, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, right? So I'm like, so here you are condemning me for saying what I'm saying, which is grown folks conversation, which I never mentioned you, which really you shouldn't even really involve yourself, because this was the conversation that I'm having. But since you did involve yourself, is what you do, all right? How can you say that when you just said that you lost your virginity at 14? So is the guy that you lost your virginity at 14 with, is he a pedophile? She made a comment about the R. Kelly situation and said that she doesn't want to have anything to do with me no more because of the R. Kelly thing. And
it was just like guidance. And I had sex at a young age. I was out on the streets 13.
Now, here's the thing. Is he exposing her business? No, because she told her business. But you reiterating her business or sort of shaming her for it, that's what I don't think is right. Because at the end of the day, you're still the parent. You still garner the maturity over her because you're older than her, you're wiser than her. So you should know not to keep talking on her, especially if she's disowned you and you want to get back into her life. Going on these podcasts and making your daughter's SEX life a topic of conversation, I don't get how he thinks that's going to help with anything. Benzino trips me out. Oh, I was going to say something. I feel like Benzino has done like a 180 in regards to his character, because remember, I Love Hip Hop, we thought that he was the good guy. We were all, so against Stevie because Benzino was always trying to speak light and knowledge into him. And it's like, now somebody needs to speak light and knowledge onto you because you're just embarrassing yourself. All these podcast interviews. First of all, here's the thing. How do some of these celebrities always are doing podcast interviews but have nothing going on? Please answer me this question. This man is on We in Miami podcast every 2 days with like nothing going on. So it's like, what are you promoting? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, is he dropping a new club, a Sleazo? Is he doing a new restaurant, Sleazo 2? Like, what is he promoting for him to be able to be having an interview to be questioned? That's what kind of confuses me. I know some people don't like Coi because they feel as if, she's immature and like she's too big for her britches. But I feel like she protects her peace in regards to him, because doing stuff like this kind of proves her point. Like, you just not said anything after she disowned you. Like, now she's really not going to want to talk. And I really hope she's in therapy for stuff like this, because stuff like this is traumatizing. It's bad enough we in real life have parents that talk behind our backs, but imagine your parent talking behind your back publicly. Like, that would shatter me. Like, oh my God. Fuck. It's really not cool, and like, it makes him really look like a piece of shit because you shaming her for something that she's really probably not proud of, losing her V card at 14. Like, come on now. Anyways, next I wanted to get into, y'all, is Jazelle. Jazelle has been doing press, and they asked her about being a colorist. Now, she says she's raising brown girls. There's no way she could be a colorist. She's dated Jamal Bryant, the blackest dick of them all. There's no way she can be a colorist. She's been the first lady at a black-ass church. There's no way that she could be a colorist.
People out there who believe that you are in fact a colorist.
Right.
What do you make of that?
I think it's like extremely unfortunate. I mean, am I a colorist? Absolutely not. And my life speaks to that. I'm raising brown girls. It's hurtful to them for people to say that about their mother. But, I can just live my life. I love who and what I am, meaning my skin is very thick. People say all kinds of untruth things about me. And I just have to realize that, you know what? I can't make everybody happy out here. But am I a colorist? No. When that accusation is made, does it hurt my children? Absolutely.
Does it hurt you?
No, because I know that I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I know that I'm not, and I've lived that.
Do you think it's the show then that creates if it's not you, I'm trying to get to the matter of why.
I think it's just the liars.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that people, I'm a hard pill to swallow. So if you can make up a lie about me and run with it, then I think that's what people like to do. And it's unfortunate.
There are some people out there.
Here's the thing. What she just said is the equal to basically saying, I have Black friends. There's no way I could be racist. I could say the N-word. My baby daddy Black. I'm Big Reg. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, come on. That doesn't negate any of that. Do I think Jazelle is colorist? Partially. And the reason why I say partially, I think she kind of picks and chooses certain women of color that are a little bit darker than her to find issues with them that are so minuscule versus someone that is of a lighter hue that could do the same thing that a woman of a darker hue does, and she finds no issue with it. That's what bothers me with Jazelle. Like that reunion, when they said who was wrong in the situation in regards to the drink throwing, that whole fight that happened with Candace and the ball and all that, she said, oh, blah, blah, blah. And Wendy, what the hell did she do? She was just standing there. So he just threw her in there. Like, it's just like, that's why I say partially, because it's not to every darker girl that I feel like she does that too. But if she doesn't like you and you're darker, I feel like she goes a little harder. She goes a little deeper. And if you watch the series, you can see that. Like, it's kind of sick how she does that too. Like, I don't get how people don't see through Jazelle. It's very obvious how she moves. She's very cliquish. And I'm really excited this season to see how she's going to maneuver without a Robin, okay? Ain't no Batman and Robin, all right? You all by yourself. Let's see how you survive in the mix of the pack of the wolves. Because I don't think she's going to be as bold as she was the past few seasons, because you don't have that pillow to fall back on. Okay, ain't no more colorist stuff, ain't no more paint a narrative that you deem so. Ashley's not that strong enough to, do your little bidding anymore. It's gonna be a lot harder this season than others. So I'm really excited to see this season. Okay, next I wanted to talk about, y'all, is Revolt. So Revolt, you guys, we finally get revealed who the owners of Revolt, the channel, are. I thought that it was Lemmy Pepper, because they said that the buyer wanted to remain an anonymous buyer. So I'm thinking, oh shoot, it's Lemmy Pepper. Him and the diddler have been cool in the past, and maybe he said, hey, Diddy, I have like a lot of money. I want to buy it from you if you give me the chance. So like I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna, I'm not gonna reveal myself because I'm still, Team Zeus. I thought he did one of those, but apparently it's all of the employees. So I guess they all collaborated and decided to purchase Revolt. It said Revolt has announced a new ownership structure after its founder, Sean Diddy Combs, stepped aside as chairman of the television and media company. Current employees will become the largest shareholder group of Revolt, as the Combs shares of the company have been fully redeemed and retired. Now, this is boss moves all around. And I'm very happy that a lot of the owners that we see are brown skin girls. Okay, eat your heart out, Jazelle. I'm really excited. I'm very excited for them. I think as employees of a company, you always sort of dream of owning like a piece or a share of it. So the fact that they were all able to really come together and really do this shows how powerful it is when people come in numbers. So I really feel like the channel should still be supported. I don't think that Diddy's actions or whatever should tarnish the brand name and the channel's name, because they couldn't control what the man was doing years ago before they even started working at the company. So I'm glad that the network in itself is still being kept alive with all of these people. Okay. Now, update on Kanye. I talked about recently about the whole lawsuit situation with him beating his meat to the girl with the tickle bitties, and he's denying all of these claims. He said Kanye West is firing back at Lauren Pescata, his former employee, after she accused the rapper of SA. In a statement to TMZ, Kanye's legal rep says Pescata is attempting to escort Kanye because he kept denying her advances and refused to support her. In response to these baseless allegations, Ye will be filing a lawsuit against Ms. Pescata, who actively pursued him as sexually to coerce employment and other material benefits, then engage in blackmail and extortion when her advances were rejected. His rep claims that Pescata was fired from Yeezy because she was unqualified for the position and kept requesting an outrageous amount of money. As mentioned in her lawsuit, she was reportedly put on a $4 million salary for a role at Yeezy. Here, that makes no damn sense. I'm going to stop right there. If she was unqualified for the role, then why the fuck did you give her $4 million? She shouldn't even have been employed to even begin with. That's crazy. But according to Kanye's rep, she had unhinged conduct, so Kanye didn't want to employ her anymore. Kanye's legal team also claimed that Pescata is actually the one who started being sexual with Kanye. They claimed she would send Kanye unsolicited nudes and would make sexual advances towards Ye, but his rep claims he always denied them. While working for Kanye, she would also ask him for lavish gifts like Birkins, foreign cars, and more. Okay, Sexy Red. Vroom. Something Kanye reportedly wasn't willing to give. When Pescata realized she couldn't get anything from Ye, she demanded $10 million from him and reportedly threatened to go to the public with the story. Now, I don't know if Neighborhood Talk is trying to be funny because they said threaten to whole public with the story. Because the bitch, she go to whole public, okay? When she didn't do it, she filed the lawsuit. It's evident that Ms. Carter leveraged her association with his company and her proximity to him to seek material gains, clout, and employment through inappropriate means. Child, this whole situation sounds like tricking going wrong. Thoughts, neighbors? I just feel as if once he sort of realized if what he claims is true, that her intentions weren't the best, she shouldn't have been put on that $4 million salary to begin with, because that salary in itself already allowed her the comfortability to go wild and go insane. And that's why she started allegedly doing the things that he's claiming that she was doing. But she's claiming that he was doing the things that he's claiming that she was doing to him. So as he say, she say. But that $4 million salary shouldn't have been given out, especially if she wasn't qualified. That's insane. You should have started at least $100K. You basically afforded her lifestyle for like a next decade if she manages her money correctly and doesn't live in California. Like the moment you kind of see her, Kanye, you kind of should have knew what was heading your way. Like, what you think was going to happen? Do I think it's right if she was doing that? No. But when you're employing people, it shouldn't just be straight based off the looks. It should be based off of, the requirements that they were going to bring to the job. And I feel like with her, the moment he employed her, he was looking at them tickle bitties in a Kim K aesthetic. And he liked that. But you're saying she didn't fulfill the job duties. So it's like, that doesn't mean anything if the duties aren't being fulfilled. But then again, she claims that, she was fulfilling other duties that you deemed, plausible for her to stay employed. So it's like, it's his word against hers at this point. Who knows who's right? But I'm sort of believing her more than him. And the reason why I say this is because of the way he's reacting to it. It's sort of seeming like you're trying to paint her as this crazy girl when you gave her $4 million salary. And from what she said, he gave her a certain amount for her to quit OnlyFans. Which, if she's going to sue and bring a lawsuit against somebody that powerful, hopefully an attorney who's representing her is smart enough to tell her you can't just make baseless claims like this. You're gonna have proof to back it up, of course. So all of these stuff that she's accusing him of, I'm pretty sure she has receipts to sort of prove that. That's why I'm kind of not siding towards her, but I'm believing her more than him. Okay, let me know what you guys think down below about some of these topics. Is y'all buying Fenty hair or what? Leave your comments down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.